It's time once again for Political Empire. This is Jeff Horseman with the Press Enterprise MP.com, and Riverside County Supervisor Jeff Stone is once again mounting a campaign for a state Senate seat. And here to talk about his latest candidacy is reporter Jim Miller. So, Jim, in what district is Jeff Stone running and why?
Well, this is the 28th Senate District. It kind of extends the length of the county. It begins just on the outskirts of the city of Riverside and goes all the way to the Colorado River. And its main population centers are kind of southwest Riverside County, Temecula, Murrieta, Lake Elsinore, and then goes through the Coachella Valley. That's its main population center out there as well: Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert. And as for why, in his statement, the supervisor said, Sacramento is broken. He wants to go up there and try to make it a better place.
All right, and who's his competition for the 28th?
Well, he is the third Republican to announce that he's running for the 28th. So far, former Assemblywoman Bonnie Garcia has announced. She represented part of the Coachella Valley and Imperial County from 2002 through 2008 in the Assembly, and then Indio Councilman Glenn Miller. So you have two candidates from the desert, and then with Supervisor Stone, one from the district's western end.
All right, well, with the field the way it looks now, what do you think about Jeff Stone and his chances of winning this seat?
I think the jury's still out. If it's just going to be these three candidates, then you're going to have an all-Republican race and a runoff next November. This is a district that has a fairly it's safely Republican. This was a place Mitt Romney won last year, but it has a fairly decent Democratic registration, particularly in some of the precincts out in the Coachella Valley. And so, I think it depends on is it just going to be these three Republicans? Is a Democrat going to get in, or a couple Democrats? But just looking at the field as it is now, I guess I can see things either way. Just on the face, you have two candidates from the Coachella Valley. You have only one from southwest Riverside County. Stone represents a lot of, I think roughly about a third of the residents of the Senate District live in his supervisorial district. About 40% live in former Assemblywoman Garcia's former Assembly District. So, I think the jury is still out. I'll say this: Assemblywoman Garcia has a lot of the support from the Senate caucus. She's lined up a lot of endorsements from other lawmakers and local politicians. So she has a head start in that regard.
All right. Well, great insight, Jim. Appreciate it. And thank you for watching Political Empire. We'll see you next time.